morning I was singing about it. I was thinking about a life. Yeah, the one we're living and the one we're giving, things that turn out right. With the stars above me and the sun that's shining, I don't always understand. But with you beside me and the love to guide me, guess I'll make my stand. It's a beautiful world, so hold me tight. I had to fight every day of my life. It's a beautiful world. Take for granted that I'm off to the ocean, floating around the sea. So much before me and there's so much behind me, this world of mystery. It's a beautiful world, so hold me tight. I had to fight every day of my life. It's a beautiful world. Many a man has been broken, feeling what I feel for you. Many a promise has been spoken over you, over you, over you. Woke up this morning, I was singing about it, singing about the life. Yeah, the one we're living and the one we're giving, things that turn out right. It's a beautiful world, so hold me tight. I had to fight every day of my life. It's a beautiful world, so hold me tight. I had to fight every day of my life. It's a beautiful world. Hey folks, welcome to another Saturday night with Tom Petty on the Judge Timbers channel. I'm Judge Timbers, if you didn't figure it out. Thank you so much for joining us. What a great track, Beautiful World. This is off Mudcrutch 2. You may know this was written by Randall March, the drummer of Mudcrutch, and sung by Randall. And I think he did a great job. I know some Tom Petty fans kind of wish Tom had sung this one because it's such a great song, but I think Randall really knocked it out of the park. I really love the version. And Tom's playing, he's playing bass on this, I guess. So it's just a great track. Let's get into this. I have the guitar in standard tuning. There's no capo. Now, folks, there's a lot of different ways you can voice this. We have a kind of a descending riff in D. Could be played different ways on an electric guitar, acoustic guitar. I'm giving you the way I think it sounds best on an acoustic guitar if you're playing this just by yourself, unaccompanied. But you can play it different ways for sure. So let me just give you the riff, which is most of the song. So let me just kind of give you the notes here first. Wait. Right? So you're going to start with a D. So I'm going to say, we'll call it a modified D on the 7th fret. You're going to play the 2nd and 3rd strings at the 7th fret. Everything else is open. And there's different ways. You can really pound the strings. That's more like the record. Oh, whoops, sorry. Sound like Helter Skelter. That's probably more like the record, but for an acoustic, I kind of want to strum it. Kind of doing it. Again, however you want to strum, it's fine. But again, we're going to start that modified D on the 7th fret. Then we're going to slide down on the 5th fret 2nd string and 6th fret 3rd string. So that shape, if you can see it, just another 2-finger shape. These are all 2-finger shapes. They sound really nice with the open notes ringing. Very Tom Petty-ish Mike Campbell thing, right? And then we're going to slide that same shape to the 3rd fret, a G variation, whatever that is, a G variation, just the 2 fingers again. And then I'm going to resolve to a complete D, regular D chord, right? So we're going to start with this D up on the 7th fret, go down to the 6th and 5th, to the 3rd and 4th, back to the starting position for a D, right? So again, however you want to do this, I'm strumming it kind of like this. But you could do the whatever you like. And then it's a beautiful world. That's just an A to a D. So hold me tight, A to D. Again, I had to fight every G day of my back to D. It's an A, D. That's it, folks. So it's an A, A, D to A, D, A, D, G, D. It's an A, D. And then you're back to the riff. And the only other part, the middle part, many a man has been broken. I'm going to go to an E minor 7th. You could just play an E minor if you want. I think the E minor 7 sounds a little closer. So an E minor 7th to an A. I guess I'm playing an A7 sus4. You could play an A sus4, whatever you want. And I'm kind of doing the typical 2nd string stuff. Right? A lot like I Need You. If I didn't say so, folks, a lot of people have commented this sounds very Beatles-ish, like a song that could have been on Revolver maybe, and I think that's pretty true. So this sounds very Beatles-ish here. So E minor 7th to an A. I'm going to call it A7 sus4 and do a little, however you want to do that on the 2nd string if you want. So again, many a promise has been spoken. Now over you. I guess that's a C add 9, just a C, and then just add on the 2nd string at the 3rd fret, that D note. So, right, that beautiful C add 9, over you, and then you're back to the A7 sus4 and resolve to the A7. And if you don't want to play a 7th, you could play an A sus4 and resolve to an A, whichever you prefer, whatever you think sounds better. And that takes you back to the riff, right? That's it, folks. That is Beautiful World. Everything else is really repetitive. Just as always, play along to the record. Again, there's no capo. It's in standard tuning. Have fun with this one. If you want to change the voicings, knock yourself out, you definitely could play this. If I were playing this on electric guitar, I'd play it a different way. But I think on acoustic, the way I showed you is a nice way you can kind of strum it and play it. It really is a beautiful song, and it is really Beatles-ish. So Randall March really hit it out of the ballpark. Mudcrutch hit it out of the ballpark. This is on their final album, Mudcrutch 2. Definitely check it out if you haven't. It's one of my favorite albums. I love both Mudcrutch albums, but Mudcrutch 2 is just fantastic. And this is one of the really top tier songs on the album. Thank you, folks, so much for watching. I appreciate it. I'll be posting another Tom Petty related lesson next Saturday night. I'll see you all soon. Take care. Bye-bye.